Uh-oh. This is gonna, hold on. Right over here. This is the damage. Bam! Hello, everybody, GrayStillPlays, and we're back with more BeamNG.drive. Out here on the beautiful bridge to nowhere. It's the perfect place for police chases. You guys said you wanted a high-intensity police chase. So I thought I'd do something a little different over here. You're gonna see one police car, like it's no big deal. But you're gonna see 4 patented BeamNG trucks. Now, all of these trucks are manned by a particular fearless individual. All the trucks have their own name, which I haven't really come up with yet. We've got Red, You're Dead, Blue Depression, Orange Julius, and Heavy Green. If you don't know about Heavy Green, over on House Flipper, there was a color called light green, and there was another color called heavy green. I can only assume it was the Polish developers of the game deciding that the green color was going to be the, like, direct translation of dark green. Now, what I have crafted with this area is a lovely, I guess I'll call it a death race, or a death run, if you will. It's an endurance to see which car can outrun the police the best. There's several obstacles that they must go through, slowly getting more insane in difficulty. Over here, we have a couple of potentially run-overable dummies. Moving up from there, a couple of barricades, as if to say, don't go any further. No one's going to be listening to that. Things start to get a little bit more insane, because now it's time for a few ramps. Ramps aren't usually that bad, but right after the ramps, I've put a couple of suspended chains. You know how when you go through the car wash, the little things wave back and forth and it cleans your windshield? Well, that's kind of what these do, except instead of cleaning it, they, like, rip it apart. Over here, we have a freaking boatload of speed bumps, because every suspension needs to be tested appropriately into some swinging balls on chains. They're spiked as well. To get these started, we can go ahead and grab them and just kind of throw them back and forth. That should be enough to smash any car that comes through over there. Few steel barrels, because for some reason, steel barrels are like the most deadly device in all of frickin' BeamNG. A whole slew of flip ramps. This leads up to 2 more. At this point, if anything gets this far, it's probably already a winner. It deserves a friggin' trophy. But we've got a couple of more ramps over here. The ramps lead over to some classic cinder block walls that everyone loves smashing through because it looks freaking awesome. Then over here we have a couple of travel trailers. The travel trailers blow up real nice. And this is like my impromptu finish line. It's basically 2 pigeons sadly propped up on 2 more freaking jumps with a thing of chains in the middle. Now, if something were to catch this chain, it would probably rip both of the pigeons off of their little pedestals, so I think that we should see an explosive finish if anyone actually gets this far. And these beautiful beasts are up. Let's see. Right through the oh, they completely missed. The police vehicle is the only vehicle that ended up taking down one of the dummies, which is actually kind of funny because the dummies are supposed to be police officers themselves. Now, these barricades over here aren't really supposed to do a ton of damage. They're mostly just supposed to be there to look cool. But let's see if anyone ends up taking one out. Yes, Blue Depression ends up completely taking out one of the barricades. The green beast over there, Orange Julius, making one fly as well. It's kind of interesting. The Blue Depression is bringing the entire barricade with him. That's fine. Moving over here to the ramps. How many vehicles will end up going off the ramps? Oh, the red mobile over here ended up passing up Depression, doing a good job as well. Both green and orange go flying, full flips. Kind of random, but maybe orange can land this. It may actually land on blue. Very close, but the blue mobile's still doing its thing. The chain takes a victim out. But right over here, into the minefield of freaking speed bumps. This is a truck's nightmare, but it's doing very well going through it. Blue Depression getting caught on the minefield of bouncy strips of just destructive power, totally blown apart from it. At this point, I think that the only vehicle that has any potential to continue onward is Red, You're Dead. Let's see, I don't think anyone else is moving. Even the police car looks like it got taken out by something. I'm not sure what. Let's continue to move on over here. The red truck moving on. riding the entire... This is actually very smart of the red truck. I never thought that it would be this intelligent. Red, you're dead. Going. And... Oh, no! Right into the freaking... Hold on. Right into the travel trailer. This is the last thing that stopped it from getting to the finish line, but I will say that by all potentiabilities, if that's even a word, the Red You're Dead is the winner. The other vehicles, I don't even think are currently mobile. I'm surprised no one ended up hitting the brick wall or anything like that. Oh, actually, the police vehicle is still going. And here we go. Red You're Dead rolls through the finish line. If I roll through the finish line, it tries to commit Sudoku off the side of the bridge. Let's see if the... Yes! The police vehicle comes in second place, and there's the hit! And the pigeons go flying. It actually wasn't that bad. The police mobile didn't seem to pick up that much speed. Did anyone else survive? Look at this! Orange Julius? Are you gonna do it? Hold on, we need to see this. It kind of looks like it's doing it. Unbelievable. Manages through the minefield. Right past the swirling maze of sadness. I actually got to get that going a little bit harder from now on. Okay, through those. Misses the flip ramp. Fantastic. Misses the next ramp. Misses the wall. Uh-oh. Oh, I think it's gonna hit hard. Yep. Right into the pigeon. And we have a third place winner. So red, police, and then the orange mobile. No way. All right, we're back into it. I'm gonna see if anything's a little bit different. I kind of like move some things around, move some of the ramps around. Yep, one of the dummies has already been taken out randomly, and it wasn't by one of the police this time. All of the vehicles busting through those various barricades, coming up to the drums. Uh-oh. Oh, the green car just got shaved off. But everyone seems to be okay. The red car particularly, or the red truck, I should say, again ahead. Oh, the chain. Oh, no. A dummy died on this day. Just barely kissed the freaking spiked maze coming down toward these steel barrels. Will a steel barrel die? Yes. Steel barrel goes flying, but not really that bad. We do have these flip ramps over here, though, that haven't gotten any use, and the flip ramps will still not get any use. Now we've got a jumping area. Nope, right there. That's sadness and depression, but the red You're Dead mobile manages to catch itself. I think it's gonna right itself as long as it doesn't go flying off the bridge or end up on its hood. Yep. Ended up on its hood. It can still save itself, but I'm not too sure. Kinda, maybe, sort of, kinda, I think so. Over here, green, flying down the roadway. This is it. Now we have a new first place leader. Our buddy here in the mean green, tearing up the middle of the bridge area. Potentially gonna go straight through both of these travel trailers here. Now, I had to get rid of one of the pigeons because I think it was just too many cars and it was pissing off BeamNG, giving me terrible frame rates. Went from like 20 frame rates down here to 106. What's with that last car, man? And right there, it manages to go through the finish line. And what the hell? It's gonna make sure that whoever may be left alive inside of this pigeon will be completely missed, as only the very tail end of the bumper there gets injured in any kind of way. Oh, look at this! We have a second place person! Nope, never mind. Well, we kind of do. If we call that chain first the finish line, then this counts. Actually, it plowed right through. I'm actually pretty surprised because normally those jumps are very tough, but somehow the blue mobile managed to get through depression, always finding its way to the end somehow. Over here, Red You're Dead and the one police officer that valiantly fights to protect all those of BeamNG has sadly been, all of his efforts have been for naught, as his, where are those sparks coming from? Nah, whatever. The engine's overheating, sparks are flying, he's sad, but let's go ahead and reset him and see if we can do any better. And then I think we're gonna move to faster people. And here we go, cinematic view. On the green mobile, through the dummies. Everyone's just, never mind. No one is fine at all. One dummy is horribly dying right now, but everyone else is fine. Through the barricades, no big deal. The green mobile, coming up to the jumps. How well will it do? Ramps the jump, a beautiful ramp. And will it get through the, yes, it gets through the chains. But right here, through the minefield of sadness, It does, in fact, lose a wheel. What's going on with Orange Julius? Orange Julius going end over end. Oh, the speed bumps consistently claim the lives of poor vehicles. Look at how close they often come to these flying morning stars. I'm so impressed that somehow they don't manage to hit them. Now we're coming up here to the flip ramps, which we haven't seen too much of yet. One of the steel barrels goes flying. It looks like we are going to get in between the flip ramps. This red mobile is just going to follow this wall all the way down. That's probably pretty smart. All right, through the brick walls like it's no big deal. The brick walls haven't been touched either. We may have to try something to make sure that those get injured at some point. Uh-oh. This is going to, hold on. Right over here. This is the damage. Bam! Oh, I love it every time a travel trailer loses its wings in BeamNG. All the pieces go flying, but the police this time, it looks like the Red You're Dead mobile is trying to give it its all, but the police are going to come in first today, getting the wheels ripped off, flying sideways, and then coming into collision course with the pigeon. In case you're wondering if anything else survived, the answer is no. This green thing can't actually go anywhere. You can see the dummy. He is like really annoyed right now. Like I can only picture what's going through his head, but he's probably cursing me and the gods of BeamNG because he's missing a tire. So he's not really going to be doing very much. And then over here, these two, well, this guy's done. What happened over here though? Did we lose another tire? Nope, just looks like he sucks. All right. From trucks to sports cars. Only about 135 miles an hour, but faster than like the 105 to 110 of the trucks. Let's see how well they do. Will they hug the ground better? Will they perform with more force and grace? Will any of the dummies survive? That dummy did not survive. His body getting pulled with the vehicles. Oh, it's underneath the wheel well. It's freaking horrible. Through the barricades. Barricades get slapped like it's nobody's business. Coming over here to the jumps. Now, I'm expecting good things from these jumps over here. Yep, look at that air. Hold on, we need to follow this red vehicle. This red vehicle got some fantastic air. It looks like it's the only one, too. Everyone's kind of going toward the middle of the roadway, but man, that is a hard hit. When it comes down from the air, uh-oh. Oh, this is bad. If it hits straight on like this, it could spell trouble. Yep, right there. The chain claims the light. It also claims the light bar from the police mobile, but the police doing very well, passing up all the suspect vehicles. Now, these speed bumps are gonna wreak havoc on cars like this. They're so low to the ground, you can see the frames and the bumpers just buckling. Hopefully the suspension will hold out and the actual, the axles won't snap in half. It looks like the police car made it. We're coming over here to the swinging morning stars. Looking pretty good. I think it's going to make it past. Totally made it past. The blue... Oh, it got kissed. Oh, no. Orange Julius almost had a really, really bad day. Let's go ahead and move over here. Get that speed back up. See how everything's doing. Okay, through the ramps. Yes. Makes it through the flip ramps with no big deal. I'm not sure what did that damage 100%, but it sounded like something. Uh-oh. Is it gonna kiss? Yes, it just barely made it past the ramps and then straight through the cinder blocks. Like the hammer of Thor coming through all that opposes it. Now, I will say, the flip ramp did in fact claim Orange Julius back there, but it's totally possible that the police mobile might make it. Oh, there's cinder blocks inside of the engine. Both front tires are completely flattened. Let's see if it can do it. It has to get through this, and it makes it. And right over here, the police right the wrongs of the past as it kind of just barely makes it through the finish line. Like, the finish line is what stopped that police car. Oh, look at this! Look at this green thing! How did it do this? Hold on, I gotta see something real quick. Okay, no other cars are left alive. Somehow, the mean green over here, the stacks of cloths, is coming to town managed to make it through everything, struck the final car, and continues on into the sunset. Now, it came in second, but technically, it's still drivable. The police vehicle is done. It's actually not even operational anymore. I love these sports cars. These ones are good for this course. All right, here we go. Back at the starting line. All the vehicles moving in sequence. I think that 2 dummies lose their lives. Yep, 2 dummies lose their lives right there. Through the barricades. One barricade's on its end. I don't know why. That's just how it is right now. Now, right over here, the red mobile just barely caught. Oh, they all caught him differently this time. Look at the police car go flying. Both the orange and the green cars going end over end. They just get ripped apart. Oh my God, they got ripped apart by the chains. Only the police car survived. The red car looks like it's gonna work. Oh no, hit by the floating mace right on the top of the engine. But somehow the police car continues onward. Now you can see it's smoking very badly. I don't know if something was damaged when it ended up hitting one of those items. Let's continue on over here. I hate to say it, but I think the police car just met its maker. It's in a full spin right now. How's it gonna land? No way. Landed on its wheels. It's gonna punch through the bricks. Oh, give it to those bricks. Yes, give it to those bricks hard and fast. Well done, police car. Come on, baby. Keep it going. You can do this. Oh, when all the bricks get destroyed, the game hates it. I think that's where some of the frame lag comes from. Over through the, just barely makes it through the camper. And then right over here, the police car again in first place. Now again, the chain just ends the police car, but the fact that it makes it here is just impressive all on its own. Look who's at it again. It's the stack mobile. Its rear wheel is all derping out to the side, but it's still trying to drive. I think I see another car in the distance too. I don't know how well it is. It looks like the depression mobile. I think that this green thing is gonna make it to the end though. It's gonna hit this ramp so slowly. No! Oh, the Stackmobile is down. And then sadly, everyone else is down. Now the frames are pretty bad, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove. I love the cinder block walls, but when all the blocks are separated, I think it causes a lot of slowdown. All right, all sport, all the time. All these cars go between 205 and 214 miles an hour. We're doing full sport now. Let's see how it goes. Off they go. You can hear those superchargers too. Oh yeah. How do our lovely dummies make out? One of them is already sitting inside of the grill back there. I can see the police mobile, or the Dubai mobile, I should say. Took down a young man as well. Is that critter dragging behind the blue car? Blue Sadness over there? It kind of looks like it's dragging right behind it. Oh, the barricades are really flying. Luckily, these things are so low to the ground that the barricades just kind of fly off. Now, right over here, you're going to see they get so much speed that even when they just hit half of the ramp, sometimes they can land it and be fine. The Dubai mobile doing fantastic. The change just ripping this car a new one. Oh, no. Oh, the speed bumps are going to be taking the entire top end off of Orange Julius. Blue Depression going to be getting past the minefield of sadness. You can see right there doing quite well. Exhaust bodies caught inside of the freaking underneath the front hood. This is atrocious. But Blue Depression all the way in the lead. A beautiful piece of exhaust system kind of flying next to him. Does he have anything left? Is he still able to go? Yes! Full speed ahead. Now, I can't remember if Blue Depression had ever won. Oh, no, the flip ramp. The flip ramp may have claimed a life. Yep, there is no way out of this. He's toast. Red, you're dead. Kind of not having a lot of luck here. I think it may be down a tire or something. I'm really not sure what's causing all these problems. And now they're wedged on top of one of the flip ramps. That's new and exciting way for one of these guys to die. And over here, it looks like a bomb went off. There are dummies, bumpers, just pieces and hoods and exhausts and everything laying all across here like a giant scrap heap. So no one ended up finishing this one. Let's try it again. All right, we're back. We're gonna go from the red car's perspective for right now. Now, last time, 2 dummies had gotten sacrificed. 2 dummies again getting sacrificed. 1 caught inside of the bumper. Now, right over here, we're gonna see some big air coming from the red mobile. The side view mirror gets shaved off. Green, the stack mobile goes end over end. Right here seems to be, it's almost like they have too much speed. Too much speed coming into the landmine of sadness. Oh, the chain takes him down. Right out of midair. Right there is where some of those, the exhaust systems come from. And you can see the hood gets peeled off. It actually does almost look like a table flip. Like someone got pissed off and flipped a table or something. The hood goes flying into the sky. Way into the sky. It's like flying a kite. And right over here, tires and pieces and bodies and dummies going end over end. This is, I think that this area is just too much for these sporty cars. They just can't seem to handle it. Well, Red You're Dead is kind of going. I'm not sure if it has anything left in it. No. It's stuck. Something happened over here to the tire. I'm not sure what. And that's it. Once again, everyone is done. The dummies are definitely done. Look at this. It's actually kind of, it's 2 bumpers sitting somewhat in sync with one another. Oh, they're on opposite sides. It's almost like a yin and yang. Oh, it's a Pepsi symbol. There you go. You got your blue and you got your red. So who got the furthest this time? Blue Depression. All right, we'll do one last run. All right, the stuff they broke, I'm gonna leave it like that. See if they can get any further. I'm over on the dash cam for Blue Sadness and Depression. Through the barricades, doing well. Doesn't look like we're gonna hit any of the ramps, but some other people sure did. Now, can we get past it? Oh, no. Uh-oh. I think it may still be okay. What in the name of God happened over here? That is pure carnage. Pure carnage and destruction. You can see flames coming out of the exhaust on the Dubai Mobile as everyone dies horribly. Blue Depression? Is that your exhaust? Because if that's your exhaust, this is going to be a bad day. Oh, boy. Coming in sideways. Oh, is it going to take out? I thought it was going to take out one of these steel canisters. That would be kind of neat, but it looks like it's just going to tap this one over here. Boop. There we go. Steel canister. Can you do it? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I know you can do this. Doesn't have it in him. Oh my God, a fire broke out. Hold on. Way over here, the Dubai Mobile is on fire. Okay. So, we may have gotten too fast for our own britches. Everything just turns into a giant debacle of death and, I don't know, I guess, exhaust systems laying all over the ground. Does everyone have their tires? We seem to lose a lot of... Yep, there's a tire. Don't know whose it is. We seem to lose a lot of tires right over there, the Dubai Mobile, going through all of these speed bumps. And look at this. This green thing over here didn't even make it. I don't know if it just got injured too badly by, like, something got under the tire or what. Anyway, everyone, hope you enjoyed this episode of BeamNG.drive, where we got to see a death race. An endurance police chase death race. Actually, I had a lot of fun building this, and I had a lot of fun with this one. If you want to see another, like, stress test death race style of chase, feel free to let me know in the comments section if there's anything that this needs, anything that we should add. I think you guys can build these too. I think people can build them and just, like, send the save file if you really wanted to, and I can run through one if you guys had one you wanted to build for me. You can send it to my email if you want. It's over in the About page. Other than that, if you want to make the YouTube machine happy, feel free to run over the like button. Until the next time, stay foxy and much love.